Hey guys, how's it going? So this is A Long Dark. It's one of the games I actually picked up on Steam. It was on sale, 50% off. So I decided to pick it up. It kind of reminds me a lot of DayZ or any of those survival type games, but mostly DayZ in the fact that you're pretty much it's you against nature pretty much, but without the zombies. I think there are no zombies in this game actually. The only real thing that you're really up against are pretty much the weather, and there are wolves that will hunt and chase you. So this is a early access game, very much in the same way DayZ was, except I feel like it's a little bit more stable compared to most early access games on Steam. Uh, this was made by Hinterland Studios, apparently. I think they're a Canadian company, but I could already tell that they put a lot of effort in designing the game, and it looks really good so far. It's supposed to have a story mode, but this is only an alpha. So the only mode available right now is sandbox mode. So there are 3 different difficulties. They pretty much randomly put you in some designated spot on the map, and you have to pretty much go around and pretty much see how long you can survive in the wilderness. So there are 3 settings here. This is like, I tried this already actually, just to get a feel for what the game was, but this was pretty much, for the exploration. I just wanted to get a feel how the game worked and, how big the maps are, and they are pretty big. There are only 2 maps, but they're linked together, so you could go from one map to the other. You could traverse pretty much both maps if you wanted to. But I think for the sake of challenge, I'm gonna go with the middle option here. This is where the wildlife will actually attack you, and I think you expend more calories. For those who don't know, calories is kind of like your health in this game, so you need to eat. If you don't eat, your calories diminish, and when your calories diminish, so does your health, and you'll eventually freeze to death. So this is actually considered like, the standard or normal mode. But let's actually jump into it. I'm always gonna roll a chick. If you give me a choice to roll a guy or a girl, I'm always gonna roll a chick. That's always been the thing that I've done since the beginning. But I'd say let's start by the coastal highway. I think that's like the easiest place to start. So I think there are more buildings to explore. But hopefully that doesn't look good. Well, sometimes they put you in really unfortunate starting points, but so far so good. First thing I really want to do is find a house or some kind of shelter. They do have something like where you can equip clothing, different coats, sweaters that could also help you fight against the cold. And there is a day and night cycle, and at night the temperature drops like, as realistic as it can get. And you definitely want to be inside, and you definitely want to have a fire going on. So very much like DayZ or any other type of like survival type game, or like The Forest. I've never played The Forest yet, but very similar concept where you can get materials and create things from those materials. So I see a shack over there, but I see like a group of houses over here. I think it'd be better to head in this direction first. But yeah, for an early access game, I mean, it looks really polished. I mean, I haven't experienced any bugs yet or any game-breaking flaws. But so far so good. I'm really fond of the art style here. It's very well, it's like a cell shaded type art style. I mean, it's not the most graphical intensive game, but I mean, it's more of the artsy side. Oh shit. Fuck. Fuck, shit. Yeah, so those are the wolves, and they will attack and devour you. And
Okay.
you can lose blood, and actually this is a good start. Got some food here. Yes, a vest. So now I'm getting warmer, and now I also have a source of nutrients and sustenance. First aid kit.
Probably useful.
Yeah, it's so like DayZ. Got the water purification tablets and everything. Lantern fuel. Gonna need that. The wolf is still. Oh, fucking hell. I just died. I survived for 37 minutes. That's pretty disparaging right there. Oh man. Well, let's give it another go, shall we? Yeah, I wasn't quite sure how the combat worked there, but let me just adjust something really quick. Just gonna put my camera a little bit smaller. It's a little too wide there. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I wasn't really sure how the combat worked there. I guess you have to like build up your attack or your strength, but yeah, this is a prime example of how like the environmental weather works. Like the visibility is like 0, and this is like the worst possible situation you could be in. It looks like that. Kind of looks like I'm outside of the map or something, or in the middle of a lake. Definitely don't want to be here. Looks like, yeah, there's the road. Road is always a good sign. But yeah, let's see if we could survive more than 37 minutes. Or rather, 37 minutes in game time. But yeah, this is actually the first time I've ever seen a snowstorm like this pick up. So it kind of shows that there are different varying types of weather conditions. And past couple of times I played, or the last time I played, you know, it was just flurries, really, nothing too crazy. But this is definitely something you don't want to like stay in for a long time. Maybe I could go in the car? Oh, there we go. See, that's cool. I like stuff like that. You want to be warm.
This stuff will come in handy.
You go inside these cars. Radio obviously doesn't work. Found some matches. Water bottle. I think so far that's actually a good start. Commuter's Lament. But yeah, one thing that I noticed here, there's no jump function. I think that would be quite nice to actually have the jump function, but Wow, it's... I don't know where to go. That was a dead end. Unless I missed something. See, now I'm actually freezing. If you look at the lower right-hand corner, I'm slowly freezing to death. Slowly but surely. And my condition is diminishing. So unless I find someplace warm, I'm definitely not gonna last at all. Oh shit. I may actually fall and freeze to death. And I froze to death. The water. Or, oh no, that's actually the outside of the map. Yeah, I have no idea where else to go. And I'm burning calories like crazy, like on the lower left-hand corner. It's kind of like the blood count from DayZ. Once you reach 0, you're done. But I would imagine you'd be done before you hit 0. Probably be like weakened or crawling or on the ground. I really hope I find a house soon. Something. But yeah, the game does feel kind of lonely though. I know it's supposed to be like a single player experience, but it can feel a little bit lonely, but it's that loneliness that really sets the game apart. Like, it makes you want to survive in the hope that you would, I guess, find civilization. Anyway, the background of this particular game apparently is that there was like some kind of like weather condition that wiped out a considerable amount of population, or the Earth's population, so everything is covered in snow. And according to their website, Hinterland Studios says that I mean, the story mode will obviously cover, you know, the cause of that particular calamity. But I thought this game was kind of fitting too, because, you know, it's winter time, and where I live, there hasn't been any sight of snow yet, and typically around this time of year, you kind of get a hint as to whether or not you would be experiencing snow. But it's kind of weird how the weather in my area is. It's been fairly warm. But this game kind of changes things up a bit. So we did find a house. We are in a warmer setting. Let's see if we could actually find something that we could use.
I think I can use this.
Yes. And my condition is still dwindling. I had better eat something. I think my calories are low, that's why. Fireplace. Peanut butter. Just gonna scrounge around for some supplies, and I'll try to start a fire in that fireplace.
Oh, could end up being useful.
But yeah, I have a very, like, I don't want to say like hoarder personality. Like I have to check every crevice and like gather everything I possibly can. I guess I'm a collector of sorts. Like games like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, I would just collect everything. I would just take everything I need. Like I see supplies in an abandoned house, I'm taking it. I don't care if it over encumbers me.
This'll come in handy.
But yeah, as you can see, I mean, a lot of the items are very similar to AZ. You even have a sewing kit, because your clothes actually have a durability rating. So I guess the more you move around, that will actually
Just be prepared for anything.
diminish the quality of your clothing. So I guess you would have to like repair it constantly. Plus, I think your clothes get damaged too, obviously, if you get attacked by like the wolves or the wildlife out there. But from the looks of it, this is a really good start. I mean, getting some clothes. I just think I really need to start a fire soon. So my condition is... Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Yeah, sometimes you'll see like these like frozen bodies and they'll have some useful stuff on them sometimes. But it's kind of scary, like you enter a house or like a dark area and you see something just like lurched over like that. Pretty scary. But I'm finding a lot of boots and stuff, so I mean that's always a good sign. Alright, better start that fire. Good matches, tinder, and there are actual skills in this game where you can level them up each time you do a certain skill, like crafting, like building fires. Even attributes to like, you know, your fire building skill. As you can see, it increased by 1. So the more fires you build or the more stuff you do,
I'll take it.
the more your skills will develop. That's typically a good thing in these sort of situations. So let's see if I could something to herbal tea at least. Oh, well, I guess it counts as cooking. Alright, so equipment, food, herbal tea. Cup of herbal tea. Peanut butter, cheese. Oh wow, yeah, it's very Daisy. Like, oh yeah, that's right. You can actually get can openers, and can openers would definitely help you like salvage as much food as possible from these, like, you know, canned food and such. Peanut butter. Oh wow, that gives a lot of calories.
Probably useful.
Keep that in mind. Peanut butter does give you a lot of calories. Enough to stay alive, at least. But I guess this is a better time as any to get some sleep. My condition is... I don't know if you could increase your condition, maybe? I guess condition is something that you can't really bring back up again. It's more like once you reach 0, you're done. Well, from the sound of it, the storm did end. So it is safer to explore. There's a fucking wolf over there. Shit. trying to avoid that. Kind of sounds like there's more than one, too.
I think I can use this.
More peanut butter, that's always a good thing to have. But yeah, there are actual weapons in this game, or a weapon. You can get a rifle, but it's only really to your benefit if you have the bullets for it. Those you would have to find separately. And I found myself a fish. Also on that topic, there is a fishing mechanic. So, in the beginning of the video, the middle of the lake, there are actual spots that you can like break open the ice and fish. But again, you do need like a fishing pole to actually do that. So, a lot of requirements where you can do stuff like that. And there's hunting as well, so if you have a hunting rifle, you can hunt like rabbits and deer and elk and harvest them for meat. And in some cases, if you see a wolf attack like another like a deer or like another animal, and they kill that animal, you can salvage the meat from that animal too. So it's like an alternate meat if you don't have a rifle or weapon.
This will come in handy.
I do suspect that they would add more weapons to this game. I did see a hatchet in one of my other playthroughs, but it was more for utility. But as you can see, I mean, best thing you could do in this game is
This stuff will
just
come in handy.
search every crevice for as many items that could keep you alive as possible. I would personally like to find a rifle, because these wolves are bitch, and I don't really quite understand how the melee works in this game. But there's a car here. It's beef jerky. Soda.
Best be prepared for anything.
Flares are nice. Flares actually scare away the wolves, so it's a nice tool too. But looking to my left, this looks like a... This looks like a substantial place to find... Oh, it's a gas station. Jackpot? Maybe?
Okay.
Matches. I think I hit the jackpot, guys. At least a lot of food and soda, liquids, whatnot. I'd really still want a rifle or a weapon, something. But yeah, like, the one thing that I like about this game also is the fact that even the environments seem a little bit creepy, even though you know that it's just you. You know, you're alone
Probably useful.
for the most part. But it sometimes feels like when you enter these abandoned buildings, like there's like something there. I think in some cases you'll find like wolves that have stumbled upon these abandoned buildings, and thankfully I haven't experienced that yet.
I'll take it.
But I mean, so far so good.
I think I
Yes.
can use this.
That is a very, very useful tool. Because you're gonna come across a lot of, like, locked doors and lockers. And in most cases, those lockers have some very useful stuff in them. In one of my other playthroughs, I found a safe, and It's one of those things where you actually have to find out the combination to the safe. And I found a lot of great stuff in there.
This'll come in handy.
I mean, like I said, like this game has a lot of like stuff you can do, a lot of stuff that you can interact with. I just think right now it's really limited in terms of like weaponry, but then again, I mean, this is a survivor game.
This stuff will come in handy.
It's meant to put you in that spot where like you have to think on your toes and improvise. Yes. Found hatchet, piece of leather, quality tools. I think I'm set for a good while at least.
Best be prepared for anything.
I have a lot of food. That was disappointing. But yeah, you'll find a lot of these containers here, like scattered everywhere. Painkillers.
Okay.
And I'm not joking, like if I see something that I could open and go through, I will go through it. Coffee. Rifle round. Definitely useful. I had a rifle. And it's like stuff like this too, like you can actually check each individual
Probably
cabinet.
useful.
Soda. That's gonna take me outside. Herbal tea.
I'll take it.
That's actually something. But yeah, I mean, this is a great way to show the crafting system. I mean, for the most part, all of the recipes are here. They're done for you. But a lot of the materials you need are from, like, wildlife. You need to go hunting. But I can make a hook out of the scrap metal I found, so that's really useful. So I'm gonna make this because I believe eventually quality tools. Because then eventually I would probably want to go fishing. Fishing is a really great way to get. Alright, so I have a hook. Just need to get a tackle. The tackle is what's gonna allow me to go fishing. Gonna head out into the cold again. Hopefully. Whoa. Dark. Yeah. It's nighttime. I should probably sleep. Current calories spent. And I'm dehydrated now. Okay, so I gotta eat and drink. I'm gonna drink
Need water.
this soda. Oh, so you can increase your condition. Sleeping increases your condition, so yeah, resting for more than 6 hours is what's going to help you out. I'll eat some beef jerky. Wow, beef jerky gives you a lot of calories. Okay, so there are a ton of other houses. I already hit that house up, I already hit that house up, I think. What's that over there? Oh, fuck! I'm losing blood, no. First aid. Items needed. Equipment. Drink, first aid. Bandage. Oh wow, my condition's like...
Damn! Oh, that hurts.
What I need. Oh, got an infection. Shit. Antiseptic. Wow, I'm already at 25%. That's not good. Well, luckily for me, there are some houses over here.
I think I can use this.
I really do need a gun, though. But luckily, we are in an area that seems to have a lot of, like, houses and places to, explore. It's better than how we started out the first time around in the middle of nowhere.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
I could use a can opener, though. Definitely could use a can opener. You could even use like these containers to hold stuff too. I mean, not that I'd want to do that, I'd rather have everything on
This
hand.
stuff will come in handy.
But you can get over encumbered in this game, so if you carry too much stuff around, if you're a hoarder like me, it could be a real problem. At least later on.
Best be prepared for anything.
Mittens, yes. Alright, time to start that fire again. And there is actually a chance to fail too. And if you fail, then you actually lose the materials to make the fire. So we got pork and beans, I'm gonna cook that. Just to hash it. That wasn't so bad. Food and drink. Yeah, see, that's one thing that I think this game could use, like a bar, like a inventory bar, where you can just select items, like, you know, using the the numpad or the key up top. I'll rest for an hour and see if that does. Probably not. It's pretty bad still. Freaking thirsty too. And your calories are capped at 2,500, so don't want to drink too much or eat too much. Want to save some of that food for when you really need it. Seems like I'm back to where I was before I died the first time.
Okay.
Insulated boots, yes. Oh, there's an actual upstairs here. Looks like someone was here.
Probably useful.
See, now I'm over encumbered. I have like way too much stuff in my inventory right now. I mean, since it's still alpha, I don't think there's a real limitation to how many you could carry or how many items you could carry.
I'll take it.
But I'm pretty sure as they update the game, it'll probably affect your movement speed. In which case, you'd probably want to conserve or leave behind what you don't need. Like I said, I'm a hoarder, so I'll just like collect everything.
It's getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I know. Maybe if I eat something. So let's see here. Bedroll. Clothing. Insulated boots. It's probably better. I don't need insulated that instead. Anything that's insulated, you really want to carry around. Cotton socks. Wool socks. Just gonna drop some of this stuff. I don't need this. Mittens. Oh, they actually have attributes too. That's really cool. It's awesome. She is really thirsty. Food and drink. Dog food. Alright. I did not check the fridge. I have all this lantern fuel, and yet I have not found a lantern yet. Working beans. Check the upstairs, maybe something interesting will be up there. Hopefully nothing scary. Yup, it was something scary.
I think I can use this.
At just had to play scary music too at that point.
This'll come in handy.
It's almost as if I'll turn around and it'll be like staring back at me. I keep finding these clothing too. I should probably like drop some of these. Drop, 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 drop. Cargo pants. Oh, the coat's definitely better than insulated vest. Alright, I think I'm gonna hit up one more house, and we'll call it
Never know.
a
Could end up
day.
being useful.
There's a cabin up there in the middle too. You see, you'll find like dead stuff like this. You could harvest meat. So there is a gathering system. You could probably gather hides. You can make coats and like articles of clothing for yourself. There's a dead dog here too. I think I'll focus on gathering hides at this point. That can actually be useful later on. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, the map is quite large. Like, I can see already from up here, there's like a tower over there. Maybe in the next playthrough, we'll head up there and see what we can find, get a better vantage point of the area. Oh, fuck. Last thing I need is a fucking counter with... There's like 2 of them too. I'm encumbered too. Character's fucking cold too, shit. There I go, guys. This looks too steep too. Steep. Hopefully that wolf didn't notice me. Sometimes you'll hear your character grunt, and I kind of wonder if, like, something's actually harming me. My character's freezing, I gotta start a fire. Otherwise, I'm done. My condition's not doing so well, too. There's a lot of food here, too. Trying to find a fireplace. How can you have a cabin in, like, the middle of a lake and not have a fireplace? Well, I found a can opener.
Best be prepared for anything.
I'm totally screwed, guys. That place didn't have a fireplace at all. Surrounded by wolves. I don't believe it. There has to be. There has to be something in there. There has to be like a fireplace. There's no way. There's no way.
Okay.
I can't even use the stove. Maybe I can craft a fire. Just like make a random fire. That's possible. Let's see here. Log, repair, harvest. Oh. Apparently you can't start a fire indoors either. Whoa. Well, I guess this would be a good time to end it for now. My girlfriend is calling me on Skype, so that's a good enough signal for me to stop. Well, see you in the next one.